Right, welcome back to my Your Turn to Die playthrough, part 22, I believe. Last time we explored the Room of Lies, and there's a million questions in my head that I've been pondering since the last recording. It was about a day ago. And I am as lost now as I was at the time. I'll try not to worry too much about it. So we came back from the long stairs. The Room of Lies. The door is firmly shut. We cannot go back. Okay, we obtained the... Oh, the Web of Happiness, yeah. Not sure what it does. It's gonna come in handy at some point. And then we came back to the lobby, and that's where I ended. So, well, let's speak to Gin. We can't talk to the old guy anymore, woof. Okay. Medical office? Hi, Safalin. It's me, Safalin. I won't leave my post from now on. I see. Please trust me to care for your minds and bodies. Speaking of which, Miss Sarah, would you like to forget a bit about the hallucinations corroding your mind? Forget? Yes, it would be bad for them to harm your mind. Please consider it while you can still recover. I can forget Joe? I don't want to forget Joe. I just don't want to be tortured by the whole thing. I will ask you again. Miss Sarah, will you use this device to forget your hallucinations? No. No. I'll pass. Understood. Please visit anytime. Destination level 60. I don't want to forget. Trauma sucks. It really does. But forgetting is worth... Well, it depends how far it's taking over your life when you think about it. Oh, okay, I thought KG was punching Alice. Oh my god, no, he's just resting his arm on the back of his head / neck. Okay, I thought he was elbowing, giving an... Okay. KG is talking to Alice. What's that? Understand? Buying the personal info is the only way. What are you chatting about? Sarah, what you doing? Just doing a little questioning. Feels like I'm doing my day job, huh? No, not especially. Oh, too bad. What was that? I thought I overheard something totally unrelated to the monitor incident. Huh, so they were talking about something else. What is it, Sarah? Don't stare. Go off somewhere else. Whoa. Did you see? He did not say her full name. It's like the first time. Every time he addresses someone, he uses their full name. Their given name and their family name. But no, now it's just Sarah. It's just... You're not hiding anything, are you? That's... Don't be foolish. Very sus. Awful, isn't it? About the monitor? Yeah. Prize exchange. There's nothing new here. Your bedroom, there would be nothing new. Relaxation room. Of course, Alice is not here anymore. He was here, like, almost all the time, but obviously not this time. Oh no! Even without the professor, I'm fine. No. I don't know how fine she is, but she's trying. Okay. Well, I've talked to everybody, so... Oh my god, my throat. I should have cleared my throat harder before streaming. Recording, sorry. I'll pause and clear my throat properly. You don't want to hear that. Alright, throat clearing has been achieved. Okay, I think I'm supposed to do an attraction? I have 4, right? I have 4 clear chips. Charge card battle. What are you? A card game where you battle opponents by selecting 3 cards at a time. Defeat the Tweedles to win. Okay, what do you do? As KG, your detective instincts sometimes reveal 2 of the opponent's cards. Okay. That sounds very, very useful. As Kyutaro, your characteristics might greatly increase your attack power. I know, Sarah. If you partner with me, I'll trade 10 me tokens while we're at it. I think I'll pick him, because I'm after the me tokens for that vending machine that costs 200. I've been trying to work towards that, so... As Sarah... Ooh! As Sarah, not as Gin. As Sarah, Gin sometimes cheers to recover health. He'll also recover health if you touch his icon. What? So you can... What, you have infinite health? Okay, I'm sorry, but I want... I want the tokens. I want the tokens! Leave it to me. I'll prove to you that I ain't all muscles. Okay, sometimes we do more damage. I don't know how this works, but... Charge card battle. We'll start with me. Oh, hi there. I like this song. I like this song. It's a good one. Alright, here are the rules. Select a set of 3 cards to do battle with from among 4 types. Charge. Charges 1 energy. Beam. Expend 1 energy to attack. Special. Expend 3 energy for a strong attack. Block. Completely block attacks. If they pick charge and you pick beam, it's a hit. But you need to charge in order to attack. In the case of beam versus special, special pierces through and wins. But if you block a special, you still take no damage, I presume. So block is just like you never take damage, period. Block is OP. If you block, you just cannot lose. So like, let's say you block when they don't have energy. When they don't have energy, you don't have to block. You're guaranteed to take damage and you can block all the rest of the time and you just auto-win? That seems... No, that's so OP. Well, I need to see the energy. Maybe I just have to keep track. Touching your ally's icon will give you advice and the like, so good luck. There's an alien! That's the best line in the entire game. Okay, what if I charge 3 and start with a special next turn? Yeah! Okay, you can see the energy. We both did the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna block. I see the enemy card. He's gonna charge again? Okay, well, I can use my special and then block. Right? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh, it keeps going. Oh, special. Okay, I blocked the special. This is one gross, goopy enemy. I like the hat, though. The hat's cute. Okay, we're out of energy. The safe way would be charge and then block, because I know he has energy at that point, but... Yeah, it's clearly cheesable. You absolutely... Oh, I know he'll block at the end. Okay, so that's why it said, oh, with KG you can see multiple cards of the enemy. Charge, block, beam? I think that will finish him off. Darn, he blocked. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, I'm not an idiot. I have 2 energy. Oh my god, okay. Beam. Beam, block. Beam. Yeah. Okay, that's the last one. Oh, I regain a heart when I... Okay. A rabbit, eh? Let's cook him in a stew! What? But it's such a cutie. It's just a rabbit mask, and yeah, you see the hair behind. It's a... Aww. Okay. Maybe I should go for more special attacks, but I don't care. Aww. Beam. Charge. Are you hitting me with your special attack? Okay. Oh, you are injured. You want to hit me with your special? Yeah, actually, let's take it there. I mean, if I lose, it's fine. Cutado comes in, I just win regardless. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay, not a problem. Won the battle. Good work. You're really something. So these are clear chips. Let's take one each. Upline, 1 clear chip. Are you forgetting something? Are you forgetting something? Well then, as promised, let's trade. What do you mean trade? You said you would give me 10. So it's a trade. Traded, but you said you would give me. What do you mean? I have to look. Come on, you said nothing about a trade. He said give, right? Did I misunderstand? Did I misread? Did he say trade? I thought he said give. Did he say trade? Darn. Okay, fine. Fine. Alright. Hi, Soul. Oh, they're together. Sarah, this isn't a token trade, but would you talk with So and I? I've more or less gotten back in good health. Miss Sarah, I want to talk if you have time. With 3 of us, it should be safe. Okay, what about you now? Sarah, it's about Rico. I wanted to ask you something. Sorry if I'm asking something odd, but hasn't Rico been acting strange? Well, I mean, it's still on the back of my head after what happened in the Room of Lies. There's something. Huh? What do you mean? I don't really want to say here. Rico's acting strange. I'm gonna pause real quick. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Obviously, it's nothing happened on your end, but I'm hesitating between the two, so I'm gonna take my die. Okay, this is my D12. Obviously, you don't see it here because it's in real life. And if I get odd, I'll pick So and Kanna. If I get even, I'll pick No, because I'm intrigued to see both sides. Of course, the thing with Rico is definitely bugging me, but I also want to know what's going on with So. I got 11, so it's gonna be So and Kanna. I wanted to hear more about Rico, and it's always nice to talk with Nao as well. Sarah, this isn't a talk and trade, but would you talk with So and I? Hooray! Thank you so much! So, have your memories come back? Nah, but I heard about most things from Kanna. I guess I was hit in a pretty bad spot. I wonder who attacked me. Oh, she didn't tell you? He really insists on saying he was attacked. If So is telling the truth, then would the person who destroyed the first monitor and your attacker be the same, I wonder? I mean, Yeah, I wonder. When the monitor was broken... Oh, okay, we're talking about that time he was attacked, not the first time. When the monitor was broken, there were wood chips on the floor nearby. Yeah. And I was hit with a plank of wood. Then, what about Mishima's monitor? It would be typical to assume that was the same person, huh? Well, I remember, they said there was no such thing. There was no, like, hints on the ground. It said something like, oh, they had the person that did this cleaned it up or something. So there was no hint of the sort. Kanna and So stuck together. They didn't go to the monitor room, so they didn't see the culprit, but... So at the very least, it wasn't So who broke Professor Mishima's monitor. That also means it wasn't Kanna. Come on, Sarah, don't leave her out just because she's young and cute and frail and... She could have done it! What? Don't look at me like that. Yeah, okay, it's not her, obviously, but... But as for the one, only someone who wasn't with the group at the time could have destroyed it. You think so? Someone could have destroyed it and then hid or ran back. Maybe not ran back, because KG was already outside of his room at the time. Huh. I don't know. Surely that could only be So. He was the only one who wasn't with the group? It's vague in my head, but I want to say... They said it was a few episodes ago, so for me it was a few days ago. I want to say it was... I think they said that Kyutaro and Reiko were still in their rooms. I think it said that. Someone said that in the group. Sure enough, one of us destroyed it, huh? But there isn't anyone, is there? Anyone besides us? Do you mean other survivors? I thought she meant like Ranger and Cephalin, or one of the other bad guys. Could be Miley, could be another one we don't know. No, Kanna was thinking. About people on the kidnappers' side. We don't know how many kidnappers there are. That's true. We know of 3. Well, we know of 4, actually. We know of Miley, Ranger, Cephalin, and back in the Russian roulette part, there was the painting on the wall, and I remember that person introduced themselves. I don't remember the name, but it was not Miley, obviously. It was not Cephalin, it was not Ranger. It was a different name. I just don't remember what it was. So we know of at least 4. Ranger and Cephalin called themselves floor masters, but if there are others lurking, we wouldn't know. He's right. She's been thinking things through. Maybe she's becoming good at this. If there were mysterious others in the shadows, then any amount of reasoning would be pointless. But would the kidnappers destroy one of the monitors they themselves prepared? Maybe it was to mess with now. I'm gonna drink. Maybe it was precisely with the intent of giving the group something that they have lost and then taking it away. I could see that. I get that you don't want to suspect your allies, but one of us 9 must have done it. Not necessarily. I'm praying it... So, no. Don't start with this again. So, don't do this again. Oh my god. Are you messing with me? Are you pretending that... But he got hit on the head. I mean, maybe he never lost. Maybe he got hit on the head. I know I mentioned that when we found him in his room after he got hit on the head and all that. What if he used that? Maybe he got attacked for real, but what if he used that to his advantage to pretend that he's a good guy again, right? And now he's just playing the mind games a little bit, just a little inconspicuously. I'm praying it wasn't Miss Sarah. What are you talking about? I couldn't do something like that. I respected the professor, and I also respect now. I wouldn't do that to her or to him. That's right. Apologize to her, so... Wow. She's scolding him. Sorry. So, you suspect a little too much. If you can't trust anyone, it's all over. Still, So's line of thinking is certainly one possibility. Sarah? Sarah, but... Kanna, if you're saying that, does that mean you trust me? Kanna trusts you, So. Eh? You've lost your memory now, So, but in the main game you were really terrifying. But Kanna thinks, if you weren't there, maybe we would have all died. Really? I mean, he's the one that brought up the thing with the laptop, and that's what brought the most attention to Kai, and eventually it led to Kai having to be deduced as being the sage, and therefore being a safe vote for the survival of the rest of the group. Well, minus the sacrifice, of course. So maybe if So had never done any of this, yeah, maybe Sarah would have been voted. No, nobody would have voted for Sarah. The whole reason she was suspected is because So pushed her forward. So no, it's not like everyone would have died. Maybe Joe would have tried harder to make himself the suspect, and then Joe would get voted off, which means he would survive and Sarah would survive and everybody else dies. That's possible. Maybe Joe would have actually pushed himself for being a bad guy to be voted off because he was the sacrifice. That was his only chance. He would have no choice. I could not blame him for doing that. The sacrifice doesn't have a choice. Maybe So did change things. Who knows? We will never know. It's clear that you were very serious, So. So, please, tell me. Just what mindset are you operating under? The same as everyone else's. We've been going on a little long, huh? Come now, let's go. What do you mean the same as everyone else? What, we want to survive. I guess that's what he's saying. Huh? Hold on. He ran away from me. So you are an enigma. Well, that's it for discussions. Okay, that was a little interesting, but I think I wish I had talked with Nao after all. Sarah! Yeah, what is it? Whoa, sorry for scaring you. Just wanted you to come someplace. Come over to the ruined corridor, you hear? And don't keep me waiting. What in the world is this? Is it... Okay, I actually cannot go anywhere else. You're here. Nobody saw you, right? You never told me to not be seen, so I made as much noise as humanly possible. No, where are we going? This here passage. The gap in the rubble here. Can you fit through? There's a gap here? Where does it lead? That's for you to see. Ah, 'cause he's too big to fit. There's a gap in the rubble? So if only the smaller characters can fit through, but Sarah can fit, then Nao could go. Gin could go, actually, he's very small. Gin, of course, Gin, Kanna, So, Sarah, Reiko. Maybe Alice, because no, he's pretty built. He's very slim, but he's very built. So no, maybe not him. Depends on how much space there is. Anyway. Oh, the hell is that? Is this a room where one of the bad guys would look at the monitor and look at what the, all the characters are doing on a monitor? What is this? A monitor without power. A machine emitting red light. Is this a computer? No good. It doesn't seem to boot up. Huh? You're late. Okay, he can fit through. Well, if he can fit through, then everyone can, aside for Kyutaro. Like Alice could. This way, this way! KG? Quiet. Try not to alert anyone to this place, just in case. Kyutaro finally found it. Found what? Kai's laptop, of course. What, wasn't it on the first floor? That conversation happened with Ranger, when Ranger said, oh, you can no longer go back to the first 2 floors. And someone was upset about it, I don't remember who. And they said that's where Kai's laptop was left. What's it doing here? Okay, so he can fit through. Everyone can fit through. He just wanted her to go first. What? Kyutaro produced a laptop computer from behind the rubble. It was unquestionably Kai's laptop. You can tell because there was a sticker of a cute kitten on the top. The one we found on the first floor. What? I have a few stickers on my laptop. Don't question me. Wait, actually, on the back. Okay, give me a second. I know. Yeah, so on the back of my monitor, there's a sticker of French fries. I'm not even joking. And I barely ever eat French fries. But anyway, the one we found on the first floor. You found this here? Yeah, sure did. So either the kidnappers put it here for us to find, like that being the very specific reason, or the kidnappers put it here. They never thought people would find this place, so they were just putting it there to look at it, or to store it, or whatever, and they didn't think we would find this place. Most likely the former, though. But this laptop should have vanished from the first floor after Kai retrieved it. Why is it here on the third? Beats me, but there's no mistake. This is Kai's laptop. The possibilities I can think of are either someone collected this and put it here, or Kai put it here. What, you... Nao took the laptop after smashing So's head. She gave it to Kai. Kai, who had contact with the kidnappers, might actually have info on the layout of this place. I assume he did not, but maybe he knew how this place operates. Maybe he found a place he could go, like a secret door that he would know about, that we don't. He came here, he put it here for us to find later down the line. I mean, that's possible. Hold it, guys. Seek the truth later, alright? Sarah, Keiji, I called you over so you could break into this laptop. I can't use a computer for beans! Investigate what's on it? Let's give it a shot, Sarah. We should ask So. Actually, no, we don't need to ask So. We know what the password is. He told us the password was Chidoin. That's the whole reason that the laptop was... that Sarah was brought forward as a potential suspect of being someone who works with the bad guys. Alongside Kai, of course. And Joe got caught in the crossfire indirectly as well. Alright. Okay, it's on. Please, get us some good info, anything. Wait a second, we should come up with a plan first for what data to look for. Also, didn't they say that the battery was back then when we were in the first in the secret room of the first floor? So was saying that the battery was getting low, so he could only work so much on it. He didn't want to try like random passwords and the battery running out. So like the battery must be actually getting low at this point, but who knows? Maybe it got recharged in the meantime. Maybe Kai made sure that it got recharged. We don't know. The laptop quietly booted up and displayed a password entry screen. Not good. The battery indicator... What? Shoot, it's still nearly drained. Well, it's okay, I know the password. Yeah, So told us. So mentioned it in the main game. The password is Chidoin, my family's name. I entered the password. Password is incorrect? Alright, okay. Okay, I see. Either the bad guys changed the password, or So did. So got the information on it, and then he changed the password, like before the main game. No, that can't be it. Because I remember in the main game, what So said is he was in the middle of looking for more information than what he told us when he got knocked out. He would not be the one to change the password. Because he was still in the middle of looking for information on it when it happened. So Nao would have closed. I don't think Nao would have changed the password. She was terrified of Kai because he threatened her. So, okay, what's going on here? What? The password's wrong. What the? You kidding? What's going on? Why? So lied to us. Kai changed the password. Yeah, I could see that. No, I could see both. Maybe So lied to us precisely to make us look bad. Maybe he came up. Maybe he. It was Kai's name that was the password. But he said it was Sarah to make her look bad after. At the same time that he told us that she was involved in the whole thing. Well, her name came up in it. I'm gonna drink. Kai is the last person that had the laptop, so he would be the one to have changed the password, most certainly. But So lying to us is possible about it, but I think Kai changed the password after retrieving the laptop. Kai changed the password. That's the only explanation. What do we do? The battery is at 4%. Sarah, type in something only you would know. Only I? Like what? If Kai really had a connection to your family, I bet he'd use a password we couldn't guess. That doesn't really narrow it down. I don't know, my family is just normal. There's nothing special to try. Kai, just what were you thinking? Kai did receive the approval and the apron, incidentally, from Sarah's father. And the apron belonged to Sarah's father's mother. Right? So Sarah's grandmom on her father's side. Right? Could be the name of Sarah's father, could be the name of Sarah's mother. Connection to me. Our family's got a hero in the shadows, Sarah. What, did he tell her that? Father? I entered another password. Starting up, welcome. Are you kidding me? Okay, so Kai changed the password's name to the name of... the password's name. Kai changed the password to the name of Sarah's father. His employer. Whoa, nice work, Sarah. Alright. Dad, I just typed in Dad's name. Did you know Kai? That's right, Sarah had no idea. Duh. Sarah didn't know that Kai worked for her father. Aww. The battery's on 3%. What do we do? Emails. Let's check the emails So talked about. Okay. The email log. So suspected Kai after reading those. We need to confirm whether those were real or all lies. I presume they were real the entire time. I presume they were real on the basis that Kai would have denied it if they weren't real. I opened Kai's sent emails. As planned, 17 peoples have been secured. Just in case, is there no error in the date in the date of the death game? Everything is proceeding smoothly. I kind of remember that. I feel a deep affection for Miss Sarah as well. I will certainly protect her. I am prepared to offer myself up for the Chidoans. And he did. Kind of. It's about time. If any harm comes to Sarah Chidoan, I will stand against even you as an enemy. Miss Sarah is looking forward to the games. Surely her friend would also take part. That's what put Joe as a potential suspect as well. There they are. Yep, exactly what So said they were. Then So wasn't lying. Wait, these emails. We just read them in reverse order, from the newest to the oldest. Really? Sarah, there must be received emails corresponding to those too. Right, I'll check. I opened Kai's list of received emails. There, sure enough, there were conversations over email. Sort them out, rearrange them in the proper order. Okay, for a moment I thought it would be a mini game, and I figured I might screw that up. I sorted the emails and began reading. This should tell us Kai's actions. Grouped emails 1. Hello, hello! Did you know? Sarah's going to a board game meetup. Oh, that. I don't think Kai would use emotes. I could kind of see him doing that, actually. Wonder if she's going alone. Papa's worried she might make some bad friends. That is not him. He was... Okay. Miss Sarah is looking forward to the games. Surely her friend would also take part. It was not about the death game. Kai, I never told you, so when did you find out? I swear, about the only time I have any idea what you're up to is when you're there at home replying from your computer. Coma, 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 coma. Oh well, keep up the guard work. Thankies a million. This insipid message. That's exactly how my dad types. Oh god. Really? Your dad uses funny emotes and he talks like a middle school girl? Did you see the wording? Oh my god. So, your pops and Kai were in communication. Guard work, what's that about? Well, he was tailing you to protect you. Grouped emails number 2. Kai, you betrayed us? Betrayed the organization. Betrayed me. It's about time. If any harm comes to Sarah Chidoin, I will stand against even you as an enemy. So this email was about... He was in contact, maybe working with, but at least in contact with the bad guys. But he betrayed them and they learned about that and he stood up for it. He would say, I will stand against you if any harm comes to Sarah. Unforgivable. It's all come to nothing. Just try and struggle with your puny arms. Hey, the guy in this email. It's not my father. From the context, maybe it's one of Kai's parents? Parents? I assumed any of the bad guys. It says Kai betrayed the organization. Yeah, so I don't see it being a parent. Organization? Kai, just what were you doing? Looked emails number 3. Hello, hello! Feeling kinda in danger lately. It's Dad again. Well, okay, it's Sarah they are after. She is being targeted. I'm attached to this house, but I guess I got to discard it and run. Will you come with, Kai? Huh. Was Sarah's father... Okay, obviously he's connected in some way or another. And he came to learn that Sarah was targeted by the organization. He was ready to move, to leave and run to protect his family. Like, I assume it would mean he brings Sarah and his wife and his daughter Sarah with him. They would move and to protect them. Will you come with, Kai? I feel a deep affection for Miss Sarah as well. I will certainly protect her. I am prepared to offer myself up for the Chidoins. So his answer means that he would come along and keep protecting her even after they move and probably get away from the organization. Oh Kai, you really are the greatest hero ever. Thankies a million. Are you kidding me? You? Oh my god. Another conversation with my father. Dad knew that something would happen. Discard the house and run. Sarah, were you making plans to move soon, say? I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear anything. Settle down, keep reading. Group emails number 4. Are you the contact? You should know not to use this address. I'll hear the report, but follow the rules from now on. That's the kidnappers. As planned, 17 people has been secured. Just in case, is there no error in the date of the dead game? Everything is proceeding smoothly. I don't see how this properly answers the bad guy's email. I see, you've done well. So you are still working with the bad guys somehow. On a most futile effort, what? Thought you could pretend to be my contact and disrupt things, Kai? Ah, so he was trying to pretend like he was still working with them. Ah, Kai, you're good, aren't you? You're at home right now, away from the Chidoin house, aren't you? I've got a tip for you. The phrase you just sent, X people have been secured, is the trigger that sets the plan into motion. You fell for the trap, Kai. Sarah Chidoin will be captured soon. Thankies a million. There is no way that's Sarah's father, because the rest of the email was not using his style. Someone knew that Sarah's father uses that wording. They just put it at the end, but the rest didn't imply anything that it was Sarah's father's style of typing. This is a red herring. I'm calling it. This one is from the day of the kidnapping. What's the big idea? I'm not following at all. I'll sum it up. Kai was in correspondence with 2 people. One was Sarah's father, and the other was one of Kai's parents. I still don't get why it would be a parent. Maybe I missed something obvious. The other one was one of Kai's parents who belonged to the kidnappers' organization. It seems Kai betrayed the organization. He chose to instead protect Sarah. And to do that, on the day of the kidnapping, Kai sent a fake email to the organization. Maybe the idea was that it would disrupt the organization, letting Sarah escape. But his ruse was fully exposed. He just got used instead, because Thankies a Million was the sign-off used between Kai and Sarah's dad. The emails were going straight through. All of their exchanges went to the organization. Ah, so the bad guys saw all the emails that he was exchanging with Sarah's father. That's why they used that term. No way. Then Kai wasn't a stalker at all. No, he was hired by Sarah's father to protect you. By your father to protect you. He guarded me in secret. In secret? To protect me. And the only time Kai left his guard duty, it was when he sent emails from home. That's one crafty trick. Even after his cover was blown, I'm sure Kai was still trying to warn me. That night, coming home with Joe, that's why he stood in our way. Then I remembered what the stalker had been saying. Don't go home. So like when Sarah and Joe saw the stalker, like right at the start of the game, in the middle of the street, they ran away from the stalker. They ran home, to Sarah's home. But in the distance, she heard him say, "Don't go home." But she disregarded. As the player, you didn't see that. I think. I don't remember it coming up. Oh my god, he knew. But she didn't listen. Because she thought it was a stalker. Like an actually creepy stalker. The battery's gone dead. Couldn't get any info related to escape after all. But still, sure enough, Kai wasn't a good-for-nothing villain. Is that information really beneficial? It may not be beneficial, but it's still meaningful. It is meaningful. There are still things we could check. If we can just get it charged, we'll boot this laptop back up. Sarah, you hold on to it, Kyutaro. Me? Yes. For the time being, let's not tell everyone else about this. It's a secret weapon just for us three. Make sure you don't spill the beans. I gotcha. That's settled then. We should act just the same as yesterday. Yeah, I'll hide the laptop in my bedroom and go do an attraction or something. We should get going too. Yes. We left the rubble-filled room. Okay, that was interesting. That's a lot of information. Day 2, noon. That's a lot of information. Huh? Kanna is alone. What happened, I wonder? Well, we'll find out next time, because I'm gonna save, and that's gonna be the end of this one. So, not really much happened per se. We did a mini game, like an attraction rather, and we talked a bit with K9. So mostly we got insight on what truly happened with Kai. So while that's not specifically useful information on how to proceed, it's still really good information on what happened before, which could change how we could change how we go from now on. At the end of the day, there was the lingering question, was Sarah on the side of the bad guy? Was Kai on the side of the bad guys? He was not! Trust is big and very important. Trust is super important. And Kai could be trusted, as it turns out. He was a little shady, like when he threatened Nao with the knife. Yeah, okay, that's... Yeah, you know, it's not good, but I understand. He was willing to do what it takes to retrieve the incriminating information. If only he'd done it in a better way, but... man... Anyway, that was insightful. It was very interesting. Like, you can tell that the developer put a lot of thought into the continuity. Like, we get insight on stuff that happened in the past constantly. Like, I remember with the Professor Mishima, you know, when he died. Okay, he got 3 votes, but later on we got insight that he told Nao to vote for him and he would vote for her. And then he voted for himself to protect her. Later on we got that insight, and that was a very powerful moment, learning that he was trying to protect her like that. Like it. So we often find information about that gives insight on what happened in the past, and that always hits you pretty good. It's very good. I don't know. I can't explain it very well because I'm not good with words, but I think you get what I'm saying. And I think that's very good. I think that's a good sign of a good writer. So the developer did a good job with that. I keep enjoying those moments, like legitimately. Okay, that's gonna be it for this one. If you liked it, please hit the dislike button, and otherwise, I don't know, I'll go bark at a dog or something. Alright, have a great rest of your day.